This might surprise you. You might be surprised by Texas's toe-focused beauty contest. In the 1930s, the small town of Hondo, Texas, sparked a unique trend with its unconventional beauty contest, which exclusively celebrated women's feet. During this quirky event, contestants showcased their meticulously groomed toes while keeping their faces hidden, shifting the focus from traditional beauty standards. Judges examined the feet with precision, considering aspects like shape, grooming, and elegance, making their evaluations based on what often goes unnoticed. This fascinating contest not only drew the attention of local residents, but also intrigued curious travelers who found the concept refreshingly different. Was the toe competition a reflection of evolving beauty standards during that era? As society today emphasizes a more holistic view of beauty, this contest reminds us that femininity and self-expression can take countless forms. What might change if we embraced more unconventional ideals of beauty, allowing individuals to celebrate diverse features that often go overlooked? This toe-centric celebration invites us to think differently about what beauty means in our world. Here's a wild fact about Goran Kropp. In 1996, this adventurous Swede took on a challenge that most wouldn't even dream of. He cycled 5,000 kilometers from Sweden to Nepal, conquered the towering heights of Mount Everest solo, and then made the long journey back on his bike. What makes his journey even more extraordinary is that Goran climbed Everest without the help of Sherpas or using bottled oxygen, pushing the limits of human endurance. Imagine pedaling your way through diverse landscapes and tackling the world's highest mountain, all under your own power. Along the way, he faced extreme weather, steep trails, and the daunting heights of the Himalayas. Goran's feat not only showcased incredible stamina and determination, but also highlighted the spirit of adventure. Have you ever dreamed of taking on such an epic challenge? Surprisingly, it's a fact that pizza is different. Many people think that American pizza is just a copy of Italian pizza, but these two are actually quite distinct. Take Neapolitan pizza, for example, which hails from Naples, Italy. This pizza features fresh mozzarella, a handful of simple toppings, and a thin crust that's charred just right. On the other hand, American pizza has branched out into a variety of enjoyable styles. Think of New York's thin crust that you can fold, Chicago's famous deep dish that's layered with cheese and toppings, or Detroit's rectangular shape with crispy edges. Each of these American styles sports a heap of cheese and a different sauce, reflecting the rich variety of American tastes. So while both pizzas might share a name, their unique flavors and textures make them truly one-of-a-kind creations that are loved across the globe. Ever wondered why wallets are thicker in Japan? In Japan, where cash is king, many people prefer to carry thicker wallets to hold larger bills and coins. Unlike in many countries where digital transactions are the norm, the Japanese culture still embraces cash for everyday purchases. This trend comes from a mix of historical practices and modern innovations. For instance, the design of wallets has evolved to protect and secure valuable cash while still being functional. People often carry a variety of bills, including large denominations, which require more space. Besides, the respect for money in Japanese culture means that wallets are often viewed as a reflection of one's status and attention to detail. As technology advances, some may wonder if digital payments will eventually change this tradition, but for now, the thicker wallet remains a distinctive feature of daily life in Japan. Believe it or not, women's brains age slower than men's. Recent research reveals a fascinating twist in the science of aging. Women's brains seem to have a youthful advantage, appearing roughly 3 years younger than men's brains when comparing individuals of the same age. This intriguing difference is linked to how our brains metabolize energy. While both men and women experience cognitive changes as they grow older, those changes unfold at different rates. Hormonal influences, particularly estrogen, play a role in this slower aging process. Estrogen can contribute to maintaining connection and communication between brain cells, which may help in preserving cognitive function longer in women. It turns out that the brain is incredibly adaptable, and these biological factors highlight the complex interplay between gender and aging. So, next time you think about aging, remember that the brain holds secrets that challenge our traditional views. Isn't it amazing how complex our bodies are? Is it really true that the universe has a cosmic web? This fantastic structure is the largest in the universe and resembles a giant, intricate net spread across the cosmos. Picture an enormous web woven from galaxies, clusters, and dark matter, interconnected with vast, empty spaces like threads and gaps in an impressive tapestry. Gravity has been the master weaver over billions of years, pulling matter together and forming filaments of dark matter, which act as cosmic highways where galaxies convene. These threads converge into dense knots, creating clusters that sparkle with the light from billions of stars. Yet there's more to the story. Dark energy is at play, pushing galaxies apart and adding a fascinating twist to the cosmic narrative. When scientists study the cosmic web, they unlock mysteries of galaxy formation and evolution, revealing secrets held by the shadowy forces of dark matter and dark energy. Understanding this cosmic web not only sheds light on the universe's structure, but also helps us comprehend the delicate balance of forces that shape our reality. Who knew our universe was intricately woven together in such a spectacular manner? Why exactly does New Zealand's flag redesign matter? In an effort to explore its national identity, New Zealand held a competition to redesign its national flag, inviting everyone to submit their ideas. The response was overwhelming, with thousands of creative entries pouring in, showcasing the depth of the Kiwi spirit. Among these quirky designs was a particularly memorable one, featuring a kiwi bird sporting laser eyes. Although this wild design didn't win, it captured the public's imagination and quickly became a symbol of national pride and humor. New Zealanders loved how it reflected their unique culture and a sense of fun. The competition not only sparked conversations about what the flag should represent, but also highlighted the importance of inclusivity in defining national symbols. This playful approach to a serious topic reminds us how creativity can bring people together. So what's next for the future of New Zealand's flag? Did you know sliced bread changed everything in 1928? This remarkable innovation came from American inventor Otto Frederick Rovetter, who developed a machine that could slice and package bread effortlessly. Before this invention, people had to slice their loaves by hand, which was often messy and uneven. When sliced bread first hit the market, it transformed mealtime for families across America. With bread conveniently pre-sliced, making sandwiches became a breeze, enhancing lunch options for kids and adults alike. This change was so significant that it led to the famous phrase, "the greatest thing since sliced bread," to express how something new can drastically improve daily life. Interestingly, this invention emerged shortly after the creation of television in 1927, marking a time of great change in entertainment and food. Imagine how both inventions came to shape modern convenience and culture. Did you know that rafflesia smells like rotting meat? This fascinating flower, which can weigh over 20 pounds and grow up to 3 feet in diameter, has earned its reputation for one very unusual feature: its strong odor. Lacking conventional stems, leaves, or roots, rafflesia is a true parasite, living entirely within its host vine. The flower emerges infrequently, making it a rare sight to behold in the wild. When it does bloom, its putrid scent serves a vital purpose by attracting carrion flies, which help with pollination. While many might wrinkle their noses at the smell, rafflesia plays an essential role in the local ecosystem, supporting interactions with various insects and plants. So next time you hear about this giant flower, remember that its unusual traits are not just bizarre, but also crucial for the environment. Have you ever seen a gecko climb upside down? These fascinating creatures have a unique trick up their sleeves, or rather, on their feet. Geckos are equipped with millions of tiny hair-like structures called setae. These microscopic hairs are crucial for their amazing climbing abilities, allowing them to scamper up smooth walls and even cling to ceilings effortlessly. The secret behind this extraordinary feat lies in something called van der Waals forces, which are weak attractions between molecules. When a gecko places its foot on a surface, the setae come into contact with it, creating countless points of contact. This results in a surprisingly strong grip, enabling geckos to move easily without needing any adhesive substances. Imagine being able to walk on glass or hang upside down without a care in the world. This fantastic climbing skill not only helps geckos escape predators, but also allows them to hunt for food in the trees and other high places. Isn't nature amazing in how it equips animals like geckos with incredible survival skills? Incredible tech alert, meet the Amazon One. With just the size of a credit card, the Amazon One is a groundbreaking device that uses advanced laser technology to project information directly into your palm. Imagine being in a foreign country and needing a quick translation, or simply wanting to check the weather. This nifty gadget can do it all in real time. Using simple gestures, users can interact with the projection, making it an intuitive and engaging tool that feels almost like magic. Priced at $609, the device aims to make technology more accessible and user-friendly. Whether you're a traveler, a student learning a new language, or someone simply wanting to streamline daily tasks, the Amazon One has the potential to make your life easier. It's not just about translating words. It can offer a range of functionalities, from setting reminders to displaying important notifications at a moment's notice. As we race into the future with innovations like this, it's exciting to think about how everyday technology can transform our experiences. What will you project into your palm? This might surprise you. Immigrants boost our economy. Foreign-born workers account for nearly 18% of the U.S. labor force, playing an essential role in the nation's economic landscape. These individuals bring a wealth of skills and diverse experiences that spark creativity and drive innovation across multiple industries. Consider iconic companies like Google and Tesla, both founded by immigrants, revolutionizing technology and transportation. Beyond entrepreneurship, immigrant workers fill critical roles in healthcare, engineering, and technology, sectors crucial for ongoing economic progress. Their varied perspectives foster new ideas, making workplaces more dynamic and adaptable to change. Furthermore, as these workers earn wages and pay taxes, they contribute to local economies, fund vital public services, and support community development initiatives. It's not just about filling jobs. It's about enriching our culture and driving advancements. Next time you enjoy a tech innovation or life-saving medical breakthrough, remember the foreign-born individuals who may have been behind it. Isn't it fascinating how they shape our world? What if I told you video games can boost your brain? Research shows that playing video games offers more than just entertainment. They can actually help improve your memory, reflexes, and social skills. When you engage in games that challenge your problem-solving abilities or require quick decision-making, your brain gets a workout. For instance, action games often demand fast reflexes and sharp focus, while strategy games can enhance planning and critical thinking. Moreover, many multiplayer games foster teamwork and communication, which are essential skills in our daily lives. So the next time someone says video games are a waste of time, you can share how they serve as a fun form of mental training. Whether you're shooting aliens in a sci-fi saga or collaborating with friends to build a virtual fortress, you're not just playing, you're actually helping your brain get stronger and more agile. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about Siberian apples. A Russian farmer named Nikop Poryanov is cultivating an incredible variety of pearl-sized apples in the icy expanse of Siberia. These tiny fruits, no bigger than a marble, have developed remarkable adaptations that allow them to withstand extreme cold. The harsh climate of Siberia isn't exactly ideal for traditional apple farming, yet Nikop's ingenious methods demonstrate how agriculture can evolve to meet challenging conditions. By selecting and nurturing these miniature apples, he showcases nature's remarkable ability to adapt. The resilience of these fruits is a testament to both the ingenuity of farmers like Nikop and the extraordinary ways that life can flourish even in the most unforgiving environments. Have you ever seen something so small yet so powerful in its survival skills? Did you know that over 290 climbers have died on Everest? This iconic mountain, known as the highest point on Earth, presents immense challenges that can turn deadly. Since 1922, Individuals from all walks of life have attempted to reach its summit, drawn by the allure of conquering the world's tallest peak. Unfortunately, most fatalities have occurred due to avalanches, which can strike without warning and sweep climbers off their path. The treacherous conditions and thin air at such altitudes make even seasoned mountaineers vulnerable. What's even more sobering is that not all bodies have been recovered, leaving some climbers forever a part of the mountain's haunting legacy. Each ascent brings risks, as climbers navigate not just physical barriers, but also extreme weather and altitude sickness. So the next time you hear someone mention climbing Everest, remember there's a somber history behind those lofty dreams. What if I told you zombies have a deeper meaning? The term zombie likely traces its roots back to the Congo word zombie, which means the spirit of a deceased person. This intriguing origin sets the stage for how the concept has evolved across cultures. In many Western movies and TV shows, we envision zombies as mindless, brain-hungry monsters hell-bent on destruction. However, in Haitian culture, the interpretation of a zombie diverges significantly. Here, a zombie often represents someone who is socially ostracized, indicating exclusion rather than mindless hunger. This unique perspective roots itself in the rich history of Haitian Vodou, where folklore suggests that certain individuals might be revived not as themselves, but as beings under the control of another, representing themes of loss of identity and freedom. Next time you hear the word zombie, consider this profound cultural significance. The term encapsulates fears of loss and disempowerment, while reminding us of the complex ways language reflects our understanding of life and death. Discover how seatbelts change car safety forever. Before 1968, cars zoomed around without the safety feature we now take for granted, seatbelts. People hopped into their vehicles, often without a care in the world, as they drove to work, school, or the grocery store. However, the tragic reality was that many lives were lost or drastically changed due to car accidents. In response to this alarming trend, U.S. regulators stepped up by implementing new safety laws. Starting in 1968, every car sold in the United States was required to come equipped with seatbelts. This simple yet crucial addition helped protect both drivers and passengers during collisions. By encouraging the use of seatbelts, these regulations not only saved lives but also raised awareness about vehicle safety. Nowadays, putting on a seatbelt has become second nature for most of us, but it's important to remember the dramatic shift that took place just over 50 years ago. Hard to believe, but Santa is Tommy Mottola. In Mariah Carey's beloved holiday anthem, "All I Want for Christmas Is You," the jolly old man himself makes a memorable appearance, portrayed by Carey's then-husband, Tommy Mottola. This delightful twist adds a special charm to the 1994 music video, where Mottola dons the red suit and white beard, making the festive spirit even more personal. Since its release, this catchy tune has soared in popularity, becoming one of the best-selling Christmas songs of all time. With its upbeat melody and heartfelt lyrics, it has earned Carey the well-deserved title of Queen of Christmas, consistently topping holiday playlists around the globe. It's hard to resist singing along when it plays, as its timeless appeal brings joy to families and friends every festive season. Isn't it amazing how a song can bring so much cheer? Hard to believe, but ostrich eggs are massive. These incredible eggs are the largest of any bird, measuring about 5.9 inches wide and weighing more than 3.3 pounds. Imagine trying to lift one of these giant eggs. They can be heavier than a small dog. Interestingly, one ostrich egg is roughly equal to 24 chicken eggs, making it a quirky addition to any kitchen. Not only are they big, but their shells are also incredibly thick, often around 0.08 inches, which helps protect the developing chicken side. With a creamy color that resembles that of a chicken egg but on a much larger scale, ostrich eggs can be a unique sight on a breakfast table. These fascinating creatures lay just a few eggs each season, showcasing their care and nurturing their young. So the next time you crack open a chicken egg, think about the colossal ostrich egg and how many chicken eggs would fit inside it. What if I told you about intense gazes in Twilight? The Twilight movie series captures your attention not just with its story, but with an unusual amount of dramatic eye contact. In fact, nearly half an hour of screen time features characters silently staring at each other. This might seem excessive, but it highlights the emotional connections between the characters, especially between Edward and Bella. Those long pauses create tension and allow viewers to feel the weight of their feelings. According to filmmakers, these scenes are designed to draw audiences into the longing, love, and sometimes confusion that comes with young romance. Long gazes can communicate more than words, making us feel deeply involved in the characters' relationships. If you ever found yourself wondering why they look at each other for so long, you're not alone. It's an intriguing storytelling technique that helps to enhance the narrative in a unique way. Can you believe art is made with gunpowder? Artist Dynatomic showcases an extraordinary talent by using this explosive material to create remarkable works of art. By harnessing the power of fire, he transforms surfaces into captivating portraits and vivid figures, turning what could easily be chaos into stunning beauty. His unique technique involves carefully applying gunpowder and igniting it, allowing the flames to carve intricate designs and patterns into the material below. As the fire dances, it reveals unexpected textures and shades, creating art that feels alive and dynamic. Each piece is a story of transformation, where destructive elements give birth to something extraordinary. Dynatomic's work challenges conventional ideas about art and materials, inviting viewers to appreciate the delicate balance between chaos and order. It's a thrilling reminder of how creativity can emerge from the most unlikely sources, making us rethink what art can be. So next time you enjoy a piece of art, consider the incredible journey it took to get there. Who knew gunpowder could create such beauty? Here's what actually happens when blogs change lives. The term blog was first used in 1997, coming from the words weblog. This new platform quickly gained popularity as a way for people to share thoughts, ideas, and experiences online. Over the years, blogs have evolved into a dynamic tool for communication and personal expression. They allow anyone with an internet connection to voice their opinions, showcase their creativity, and connect with audiences worldwide. From cooking to travel, technology to personal finance, there's a blog for just about every interest. Bloggers can build communities, influence trends, and even spark social movements, showcasing how anyone can be a storyteller in the digital age. So whether you're seeking advice or simply enjoying someone's journey, blogs have transformed how we consume and share information. What will you write about today? Why exactly does one Shell station stand out? In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, there's a gas station that isn't just any ordinary fuel stop, it's shaped like a giant clamshell. Built in the 1930s, this bright yellow building was designed as part of Shell Oil Company's innovative branding strategy. Although the company constructed 8 of these unique gas stations across the country, this is the only one left, making it a unique gem and a must-see historic landmark. Visitors flock to this quirky site not just to fill up their tanks, but also to snap photos and admire the vintage design that captures a bit of Americana. The clamshell station serves as a reminder of the creativity in advertising from a bygone era, and its preservation highlights the importance of keeping such delightful pieces of history alive. Have you ever seen a gas station quite like this? Did you know that a student made a better Mona Lisa? Recently, art enthusiasts were thrilled to discover that one of Leonardo da Vinci's students, perhaps a lesser-known artist, created an exact replica of the famous painting in the very same studio. This replica is not just any copy, it is remarkably well preserved, allowing viewers to see details that have faded or been damaged in the original over the centuries. The student captured nuances in color and brushwork that da Vinci himself had executed, offering valuable insights into the master's techniques. As experts analyze this striking work, they gain a deeper understanding of the artistic methods used during the Renaissance. It poses an intriguing question about how close the replica comes to the original vision of da Vinci. Is it possible that this student, working under such a legendary figure, painted the Mona Lisa in a way that brings fresh light to its mysteries? Is it really true that a treasure hunt sparked adventure? In 2010, art dealer and writer Forrest Fenn tossed out an exhilarating challenge when he hit a chest brimming with gold, jewels, and intriguing artifacts somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. To guide treasure hunters, he crafted a mysterious poem buried in his memoir, The Thrill of the Chase, filled with cryptic clues about the treasure's secret location. This daring adventure captivated tens of thousands who embarked on a quest for fame and fortune. However, the excitement came at a cost. The search led to at least 5 tragic fatalities over a decade of pursuit. In 2020, after years of mystery, the treasure finally came to light, but the identity of the finder and the exact hiding spot remain closely guarded secrets. Was Fenn's treasure hunt a thrilling escape, or did it reveal the darker side of adventure? You might be amazed by Samoa's fiery tradition. The fire staff ceremony, rich in culture and dazzling to witness, hails from the beautiful islands of Samoa. This exciting performance combines acrobatics, rhythm, and skill as participants twirl and spin a flaming staff, showcasing their incredible talent and bravery. The history of this spectacular event stretches back to ancient times, where it was not just a form of entertainment, but also a way to tell stories and honor the gods. Dancers often wear traditional garments, and the flickering flames add a mesmerizing glow as they throw the staff high into the air and catch it with precision. With each turn and leap, performers dazzle audiences and create an electric atmosphere, often accompanied by powerful drumming and chanting. Whether during festivals, celebrations, or even casual gatherings, the fire staff ceremony is a vibrant expression of Samoan culture that has captivated people worldwide. It serves as a reminder of the island's rich heritage, where the past and present clash in a beautiful dance of fire and skill. From janitor to principal, how Gabe Saunier inspired change. In 1985, Gabe Saunier was just a janitor at a school in Louisiana, but he had a vision for something greater. Every day he watched the teachers and the principal interact with students, filling him with inspiration and hope. That same principle encouraged him to pursue his passion for education leadership. With determination and hard work, Gabe went back to school, eventually earning the credentials needed to become a principal himself. His journey shows how one person's belief in another can spark transformative change. Now, as a principal, he not only leads with empathy, but also motivates others to follow their dreams, proving that no matter where you start, you can aim high. Gabe's story reminds us all that fostering education can change lives and create positive ripples within the community. Can you imagine that King Charles VI thought he was glass? In the 14th century, King Charles VI of France was plagued by a mental health condition that led him to believe he was literally made of glass. To avoid the risk of shattering into pieces, he took extreme measures that might seem quite strange today. The king wrapped himself in padded clothing, creating a bizarre sight of a ruler encased in layers of fabric. Not only did he avoid physical contact with others, but he also prohibited anyone from coming too close, fearing their touch might cause him to break. This unusual fear became a hallmark of his reign, showcasing the complexities of mental health and its impact on leadership. Charles's fragile state of mind reflected a deep struggle that resonated through his life, leaving us to wonder about the nature of his burdens and how they shaped the course of French history. What are the true origins of Christmas gift-giving? This fascinating question has sparked ongoing debate among historians and cultural enthusiasts. Some people believe that gift-giving during Christmas honors the gifts brought to baby Jesus by the 3 wise men, which symbolizes the spirit of giving in the Christian tradition. Others argue that the roots lie in ancient pagan customs, particularly the Roman festival of Saturnalia, where exchanging gifts was a way to celebrate the changing of seasons and the rebirth of the sun. Regardless of its historical roots, modern gift-giving has evolved into a beautiful expression of love, generosity, and appreciation. Today, families and friends gather to exchange presents, creating joyful moments that strengthen bonds and spread happiness. So whether you're honoring a religious tradition or just enjoying the festivities, gift-giving is a cherished part of holiday celebrations across the globe. Did you know Queen Elizabeth II appeared on money? For many years, the Queen's portrait graced the currency in Canada and Australia, symbolizing the enduring relationship these countries have with the British monarchy. This connection dates back to colonial times, and while both nations have worked tirelessly towards independence, the inclusion of her image on their banknotes serves as a reminder of this history. Many Canadians and Australians felt a mix of nostalgia and conflict about having a monarch's face on their currency, especially as their countries strive for identities that reflect their own cultures and values. Recently, in a notable shift, both nations have begun to rethink this tradition, moving towards more locally significant figures on their bills. This change raises interesting discussions about national identity and the evolution of a country's symbols. What do you think about royal figures on currency? Let's uncover the truth about global population growth. Did you know that around 7% of all humans who have ever lived are alive today? This staggering figure emphasizes just how rapidly our global population has grown over the centuries. As of now, we number over 8 billion people on Earth, a sharp increase from just a few billion in the mid-20th century. Factors contributing to this growth include advances in medicine, better agricultural practices, and improved living conditions, which have significantly reduced mortality rates. This population surge presents both exciting opportunities and pressing challenges. For instance, while more people mean more innovative ideas and a larger workforce, it also raises concerns like resource management, environmental sustainability, and urban planning. How can we balance a growing population with our planet's resources? The answers are crucial for a sustainable future. Curious about the origin of the word barbarian? The term barbarian has an interesting backstory that dates back to ancient Greece. For the Greeks, anyone who didn't speak their language was seen as foreign and strange. They thought foreign languages sounded like incomprehensible gibberish, specifically the repetitive sound bar, bar, bar. This perception led to the creation of the term barbarian to describe these non-Greek speakers. However, as time went by, the meaning of the word shifted dramatically. It became a derogatory term connoting not just a lack of language, but also a sense of uncivilized or brutal behavior, often used by the Greeks to refer to groups they considered less cultured or refined. This evolution of the word reflects deeper cultural attitudes in ancient societies, showcasing how language can develop stigma over time. Today, we often use barbarian to describe extreme roughness or lack of sophistication, but its roots remind us of how cultural pride can influence language and perceptions of others. Is the Great Wall of China really that incredible? This iconic structure was built primarily to protect against invasions and stretches across a variety of landscapes, including daunting mountains, vast deserts, and open plains. Construction began over 2,000 years ago, with numerous dynasties contributing to its evolution, adding impressive features like watchtowers, barracks, and fortresses along its length. Even though time has worn away parts of the wall, many sections have stood the test of time and remain well preserved, drawing millions of tourists each year. Visitors are often amazed by its grandeur and the sheer scale of engineering required to complete such a monumental project. Beyond its physical presence, the Great Wall symbolizes China's historical strength and innovation, showcasing the resilience of a culture that has thrived for centuries. Have you ever wondered how it was built? Discover how Sylvia Plath enjoyed Benidorm, Spain. This popular tourist destination, famous for its stunning beaches and lively nightlife, was once a vacation spot for the talented poet and novelist. Sylvia Plath, known for her deep and thought-provoking works, found inspiration against the vibrant backdrop of Benidorm. In a fascinating twist of fate, another iconic figure, John Lennon, was arrested in Mallorca during the 1960s after a run-in with local authorities. These events highlight Spain's rich cultural landscape that continues to entice artists, writers, and musicians alike. From the majestic Mediterranean shores to the lively streets filled with music, the country's atmosphere has sparked creativity throughout history. Whether it's Plath's poetry or Lennon's music, these legendary figures show us how Spain's beauty resonates in the realms of art. What other stories might Spain's landscapes reveal? This might surprise you. Castle Bravo was massive. On March 1, 1954, the United States conducted the Castle Bravo nuclear test, and it turned out to be the largest nuclear detonation ever, by the US clocking in at a staggering yield of 15 megatons. This explosion was about 1,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima during World War II. What made this test particularly interesting was the unexpected reaction with lithium-7 fuel, which significantly boosted the size of the blast. Originally, scientists had underestimated just how much energy the lithium would contribute to the explosion. The resulting mushroom cloud towered over 100,000 feet, leaving both scientists and military advisors in awe. The test not only reshaped our understanding of nuclear reactions, but also raised serious concerns about the impact of nuclear fallout. How did such a powerful explosion influence international relations and nuclear policies afterward? This might surprise you, the longest name ever recorded. Hubert Blaine Wolf Schlegelstein Hausenbergerdorf Sr. holds this rather astonishing record with a jaw-dropping 746 letters in his name. Born in Hawaii, he lived until 1997 when he passed away, leaving behind the legacy of his incredible name. To make it a bit simpler, people often referred to him as Hubert B. Wolf plus 66 Sr., a name he claimed derived from his ancestral roots. This unusual name wasn't just a quirky trait, it was a family affair. Hubert passed down his extraordinary name to his son, ensuring that the Wolfisch-Legelstein Hausenbergerdorf legacy would continue. Can you imagine introducing yourself with a name so long that it takes a minute to say? It certainly raises the question, how do people with such names make it through everyday life? This might surprise you. Higher birthday death rates? Statistically, people are more likely to pass away on their birthday than on any other day of the year. Research suggests that this curious phenomenon could be linked to elevated emotional stress and the expectations people place on such special days. Birthdays are often considered a time for joy and celebration, yet they can also bring feelings of loneliness for some individuals. Additionally, health factors play a role. Many people with chronic conditions may be more vulnerable during emotionally charged times. In fact, a study highlighted in 2012 showed a significant spike in death rates on birthdays compared to other days. While this may sound unsettling, it's essential to remember that the overall chances of dying on any given day remain extremely low. So the next time you celebrate your birthday, keep in mind that it carries a bit more weight than just cake and candles. Have you heard about China's massive pillow fights? In various cities across China, people are gathering for a unique and entertaining form of stress relief: large outdoor pillow fights. These fun-filled events are organized to encourage collective joy and laughter among participants of all ages. Imagine the sight of hundreds of people swinging fluffy pillows and bursting into laughter, all while sharing a carefree moment in their busy lives. These pillow fights not only promote social interaction, but also bring a sense of community spirit. Participants can leave their worries behind for a while, immersing themselves in a lighthearted battle where the only goal is to have fun. Organizers often create festive atmospheres with music and snacks, making it a delightful outing for friends and families. So, if you're ever in China, why not join in on the fun? You'll have the chance to connect with others while enjoying a playful break from everyday life. What do you think? Could you handle the fluff-filled chaos? Why do nocturnal bats fly before sunset? It's fascinating. Nocturnal bats, known for their early evening flights, take to the skies right around sunset. In contrast, pipistrelle bats wait until after the sun dips below the horizon. This clever scheduling helps both species avoid competing for the same food. By flying at different times, they ensure everyone gets enough to eat. This behavior highlights an incredible example of adaptation, showing how different species can thrive in similar habitats. Ecosystems are like delicate balances, where every creature plays a part. Nocturnal bats, with their larger size, can catch bigger insects, while the smaller pipistrelles focus on the tiny, fast-flying moths. Each bat contributes to the overall health of their environment, keeping insect populations in check and maintaining the balance of nature. So next time you see a bat fluttering in the dusk, remember that there's a whole world of strategy and adaptation happening in the twilight sky. What if I told you drums communicated over 100 miles? Long before phones and the internet, African tribes had an extraordinary way of sending messages using drums. This impressive method allowed them to share news across vast distances, reaching up to 100 miles. These drumming patterns weren't just random beats, they conveyed specific messages, much like a language of their own. For example, different rhythms might signal a call for help, a change in leadership, or even details about an upcoming celebration. The unique sounds of the drums traveled through the air, bridging the gap between communities and enhancing their connections. Such innovative methods of communication illustrate how resourceful people can be when it comes to keeping in touch. So the next time you hear a drum, think about the stories and messages it might carry from far away. Did you know that logging is the most dangerous job? It might surprise you, but this profession consistently tops the list of high-risk work. Loggers face several hazards daily, including falling trees, which can be deadly if they don't maintain constant awareness. Heavy machinery like chainsaws and logging trucks adds another layer of danger, as accidents can happen in the blink of an eye. On top of this, loggers often work in remote areas where medical assistance is scarce. If they get injured, it could take time for help to arrive, amplifying the risks they face. Harsh weather conditions, whether it's freezing snow or pouring rain, can make their work even trickier, leading to slips and falls. Despite these challenges, many loggers are passionate about their work, knowing it contributes to the supply of timber essential for our everyday lives. So the next time you see wood products, remember the brave individuals who risk their lives to bring them to us. Unlock a world of knowledge with subscriptions. Subscribing to platforms like news websites, streaming services, or even educational apps offers an incredible array of content that keeps you entertained and informed. By signing up, you gain easy access to fascinating articles, documentaries, and stories that you might otherwise miss. These platforms often curate exciting facts and narratives, sparking your curiosity and encouraging a habit of continuous learning. Imagine diving into a mesmerizing documentary about the universe one day, and the next reading about groundbreaking scientific discoveries. It's not just about passive consumption, it's also about engaging actively with new ideas and concepts. This exploration helps fuel your imagination and keep your mind sharp. Whether it's history, science, technology, or culture, there's always something new to discover. So why not take a leap and subscribe to something intriguing today? Unleash the ferocity of the wolverine. This remarkable creature, also called the quirky, is a medium-sized mammal that packs a serious punch. Known for its fierce disposition and fierce territorial instincts, the wolverine doesn't back down from a challenge, even when the odds seem stacked against it. With sharp claws and incredible strength, it can take down prey that is much larger than itself, such as deer or even larger animals. Wolverines are skilled hunters, using a combination of stealth and brute force to capture their meals. Living in rugged, remote areas, they roam vast territories, marking their space to deter rivals. They thrive in cold, snowy environments where their thick fur provides insulation against harsh weather. This tough little mammal is often seen as a symbol of resilience in the wild. So next time you hear about a wolverine, remember its fierce spirit fuels its incredible survival skills. Is it really true that jellyfish can reverse aging? The jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii is nothing short of remarkable. Often referred to as the immortal jellyfish, this tiny creature possesses a unique ability that sets it apart from all other known organisms, the power to reverse its aging process. When faced with injury, environmental stress, or aging, Turritopsis dohrnii can transform back into its earlier polyp stage, essentially starting its life over. This transformation occurs through a process called transdifferentiation, where the jellyfish's cells change into different types to revert to a previous life stage. Imagine going back in time whenever life gets tough. Scientists are fascinated by this jellyfish, as this extraordinary ability raises fascinating questions about aging and regeneration in other species, including humans. Researchers study Turritopsis dohrnii to better understand the underlying mechanisms of aging and whether this knowledge could someday help us combat age-related diseases. Could we learn something that allows us to extend our own lives? Have you ever wondered how Ninja changed streaming forever? In 2018, Tyler Blevins, better known as Ninja, made history by becoming the first streamer to earn a whopping $1 million in just 1 year. This impressive achievement was largely fueled by his Fortnite streams, which captivated millions of viewers around the globe. Ninja's charismatic personality and extraordinary gaming skills transformed him into a household name, and his success opened the doors for many other gamers to pursue professional streaming. Sponsorships with big brands and collaborations with celebrities helped skyrocket his popularity even further. Today, streaming is no longer just a hobby, it's a viable career path for many aspiring gamers. Ninja's record-breaking earnings not only showcase the massive potential of esports, but also inspired a new generation to explore their passions in gaming. Who knows what the future holds for streaming next? Here's a wild fact about Martin Sheen's activism. Did you know this legendary actor has been arrested 66 times? Most of these arrests stem from his passionate dedication to causes he believes in. Throughout his Hollywood career, Sheen has stood firmly against issues like war, environmental destruction, and social injustice, using his fame to bring attention to these critical topics. He often engages in civil disobedience during protests, believing that sometimes it's necessary to break the law to stand up for what is right. For instance, he has been involved in protests against nuclear weapons and war, always speaking out for peace. Sheen's commitment to activism goes hand in hand with his acting career, which makes him a unique figure in Hollywood. His willingness to face arrest shows just how seriously he takes his beliefs and the influence he has as a public figure. Not many actors can claim such a bold history while navigating the world of entertainment. What do you think about celebrities using their platforms for activism? Uncover the mystery of quirky, Earth's rarest mineral. This incredible mineral is so unique that only one specimen has ever been found, making it a true treasure of nature. Discovered in Myanmar, quirky captivates scientists and mineral collectors alike with its striking properties. Its remarkable composition reflects a fascinating geological history, providing clues about the conditions under which it formed. Each time a miner digs deep into the ground, they are searching for stories like that of quirky, which showcases the Earth's hidden secrets. Rare minerals like this not only enlighten us about our planet's past, but also inspire curiosity and wonder about the natural world. As researchers continue to study this exceptional find, they hope to unlock more clues about how such a rare gem could exist. What other hidden wonders lie beneath the Earth's surface, waiting to be discovered? Is it really true that sound travels faster in water? Yes, it sure is. Sound waves can move about 4 times faster in water than they do in air, which significantly impacts how animals like cetaceans communicate. Imagine being a whale or a dolphin, living in vast oceans where you need to communicate across long distances. Thanks to this increased speed, they can send vocalizations and receive echoes much quicker, allowing them to share information about food, navigate, and even gather in groups. This remarkable adaptation helps them thrive in underwater environments where visibility is often low and every second counts. Just think about it. What sounds might a pod of dolphins discuss in the depths of the sea, traveling through the water at such incredible speeds? The ocean, with its unique properties, offers cetaceans an astonishing way to stay connected, making sound a vital part of their lives. Ever thought about why typhoid and typhus are different? While both names sound similar, typhoid fever and typhus are 2 distinct diseases caused by completely unrelated bacteria. This separation wasn't clear until the 1800s when scientists dug deeper into their origins. Typhoid fever is caused by Salmonella typhi, which typically spreads through contaminated food and water. In contrast, typhus is caused by various types of Rickettsia bacteria and is often transmitted through lice or fleas. The term typhoid itself comes from the resemblance of its symptoms to those of typhus, which added to the initial mix-up. Understanding the differences between these diseases is crucial, especially for public health, as the prevention and treatment strategies vary significantly. So the next time you hear about typhoid or typhus, remember there's a lot more to these illnesses than just their names. Here's a wild fact about breastfeeding. During this special bonding time, a baby's saliva can travel back into the mother's breast, a fascinating process known as retrograde milk flow. This surprising phenomenon allows the mother's body to detect the baby's own immune requirements. As the baby suckles, their saliva contains tiny signals that inform the mother about the baby's health and any potential infections. In response, the mother adjusts the composition of her milk, specifically the immune components, to ensure the baby gets exactly what they need to fight off illness. This incredible adaptation showcases how interconnected and responsive the mother-baby relationship truly is. It's nature's way of ensuring that breastfeeding isn't just about providing nutrition, it's also a smart system for boosting the baby's immunity. Isn't that amazing? Did you know about New Zealand's rare yellow-eyed penguins? These fascinating birds stand out with their bright yellow eyes and striking dark feathers. Endemic to New Zealand, yellow-eyed penguins are among the rarest and most endangered penguin species in the world. Unlike other penguins, they have a uniquely calm and curious nature, often seen exploring their coastal habitats. Sadly, their population is dwindling due to habitat loss, introduced predators, and climate change. Conservation efforts are now underway, focusing on protecting their breeding grounds and reducing threats in the wild. It's crucial to support these initiatives, as every little bit helps ensure the survival of these unique penguins. If you're ever in New Zealand, keep your eyes peeled for yellow-eyed penguins. They're a true natural wonder. Here's a wild fact about beards and bacteria. It might surprise you to learn that those stylish facial hairs aren't just a fashion statement. They can actually be home to various microorganisms. Research has discovered that men with beards tend to have more bacteria lurking within their facial hair compared to their clean-shaven counterparts. While this may sound alarming, it doesn't always mean there are health risks involved. The presence of bacteria in beards can vary widely based on hygiene practices, environmental factors, and even the individual's skin type. Interestingly, beards can also trap dirt and oils, which means regular washing is essential for keeping things fresh. So if you're sporting a beard, remember that while it can be a trendy symbol of masculinity, it's important to show it some love by cleansing it properly. Are you ready to give your beard the care it deserves? Guess what really drives wild horses to stay alert? These magnificent animals have an extraordinary sleep strategy that keeps them safe in the wild. Unlike humans, wild horses can't afford to sleep deeply for long periods due to predators lurking nearby. Instead, they take turns resting, allowing at least one horse to keep watch while the others snooze. This clever system works like a well-oiled team, with some horses napping while others stay vigilant, scanning the horizon for any signs of danger, like wolves or mountain lions. This cooperative behavior not only helps protect the herd, but also strengthens social bonds among the horses. When one horse signals that it's time to rest, others will take their turn, ensuring they all get enough sleep, which is critical for their health and energy. So next time you see a wild horse, remember, behind that calm exterior is a smart and strategic creature, balancing rest with safety. Isn't nature fascinating? Guess what really drives the peregrine falcon's speed? This incredible bird holds the title for the fastest animal on the planet, reaching speeds of over 240 miles per hour during its hunting dive, known as a stoop. The peregrine falcon's unique body structure, including its pointed wings and powerful muscles, allows it to soar high and then plummet towards its prey with astonishing acceleration. When hunting, it spots a target from great heights, then swoops down in a breathtaking display of precision and agility. Their keen eyesight lets them spot moving objects from miles away, making them efficient hunters. Despite their speed, peregrine falcons are also masters of control, using their strong wings to navigate through the air with grace. Studying these remarkable birds reveals not just their speed, but also the evolutionary adaptations that make them extraordinary hunters. Isn't it amazing how nature equips certain creatures for survival? Prepare to be amazed by Vika Bren's art. Vika Bren is a creative artist who takes body painting to a whole new level. Using her own skin as a canvas, she crafts stunning optical illusions that play tricks on the eyes. Imagine a butterfly resting on her arm or a beautiful landscape unfolding across her back. Her meticulous attention to detail allows her to create images that look almost three-dimensional. Each design not only captivates the viewer, but also challenges what we think a body can represent. Bren manipulates perception expertly, making her art not just a display of skill, but a groundbreaking exploration of form and illusion. Whether in a gallery setting or on social media, her work sparks conversations about beauty and expression in unexpected mediums. The way she transforms herself into living art encourages us to see the world differently and appreciate the limitless potential of creativity. Have you ever thought that the human body could be a work of art in such a mind-bending way? Here's what actually happens when you explore the Andes. The Andes mountain range, one of the longest in the world, stretches about 7,000 kilometers along the western edge of South America, crossing through amazing countries like Argentina, Chile, and Peru. This majestic range isn't just a stunning backdrop, it shapes the lives of millions. From towering peaks that touch the sky to lush valleys teeming with wildlife, the Andes boast incredible biodiversity. You can find unique species like the Andean condor soaring above, or the elusive vicuña roaming the highlands. The mountains also harbor rich cultural history where ancient civilizations like the Inca thrived. Plus, the Andes are a natural playground for adventurers, offering hiking, skiing, and breathtaking scenery. Whether you're drawn by the challenge of climbing Aconcagua, the highest peak in the Americas, or interested in exploring its vibrant ecosystems, the Andes have something for everyone wondering what secrets these mountains hold. Have you heard about deep-sea wonders? In the dark, chilly depths of our oceans, life finds a way to flourish, thanks to incredible beings like the pescatrices and xenophores. These extraordinary organisms have adapted remarkably to thrive in environments that many would consider uninhabitable. With immense pressure and frigid temperatures, these creatures remind us just how resilient life can be. The pescatrice displays unique bioluminescent features, helping it attract prey and survive in the pitch-black waters. Meanwhile, xenophores showcase exceptional adaptability, developing specialized mechanisms to cope with nutrient scarcity. Together, they highlight how life can not only survive, but also thrive under extreme conditions. Studying these unique species inspires scientists to learn more about the possibilities of life, even in the most unlikely places. What other secrets might the deep sea hold? Incredible ancient shoes reveal early human creativity. A fascinating discovery in a cave in Armenia has unveiled shoes made from plant fibers, dating back over 5,500 years. These remarkable artifacts provide a glimpse into the ingenuity and resourcefulness of our prehistoric ancestors. Imagine people walking the rugged terrain of ancient Armenia, crafting footwear not just for style, but for comfort and protection against the elements. The use of natural materials like plants shows how early humans were closely connected to their environment, making the most of what was available to them. These shoes highlight that even in prehistoric times, people were thinking ahead, showing creativity that parallels modern craftsmanship. Such discoveries help us understand not just the technology of the time, but also the daily lives and challenges faced by those early communities. What else might we learn from these ancient treasures? Believe it or not, salps are nature's gelatinous wonders. These fascinating sea creatures may look delicate and small, often just a few inches long, but they can pack a serious punch when they swarm together. Salps are transparent animals that resemble jellyfish, and they play a crucial role in ocean ecosystems. What's truly amazing is their ability to grow up to 10% in body length every hour. This rapid growth helps them capture more nutrients from the water, making them even more effective filter feeders. When salps gather in massive swarms, they can dramatically affect their environment, influencing the food chain and even carbon cycling in the ocean. Researchers are ongoingly studying these incredible creatures to better understand their impact on marine life and climate regulation. So the next time you think of jelly-like sea animals, remember salps and their impressive influence on the sea. Aren't they remarkable? Have you ever visited a poison garden before? This intriguing attraction in England is home to over 100 species of poisonous and narcotic plants, creating a strangely beautiful but perilous experience for adventurous visitors. While exploring this garden, guests must be accompanied by a guide, as many plants can pose serious health risks. Some areas even have air that can be toxic, highlighting just how dangerous these plants can be. Imagine standing face-to-face with deadly nightshade or opium poppies. The garden serves as a fascinating reminder of nature's power, showcasing the fine line between beauty and danger. Many of these plants have a rich history, having been used in medicine and folklore, which adds to the allure. Still, one must tread carefully, as the temptation to touch or smell the flora can lead to unintended consequences. The poison garden not only captures the imagination, but also educates visitors about the importance of respecting nature's mysteries. Are you ready to learn about these captivating yet hazardous plants? You won't believe this unusual cheese factory law. In Illinois, there's a quirky law that makes it illegal to take a nap in a cheese factory. While this might sound strange, it actually highlights how certain regulations can stem from historical practices or safety concerns. Cheese factories, often bustling with activity, require a lot of attention to ensure that the production process runs smoothly and safely. Napping on the job could lead to accidents or spoilage, which is likely why such a law was enacted. Imagine you're surrounded by delicious cheese, but you can't take a quick snooze. Though it may seem odd, this law showcases the unique and sometimes humorous side of regulatory policies. Laws like this remind us of the local culture and community values that make each state unique. So next time you visit Illinois, remember to stay alert and enjoy the cheese without catching any Z's. Is food entertainment taking over your kitchen time? It's surprising, but many Americans now dedicate more hours to watching cooking shows than actually cooking meals themselves. This trend reflects a growing fascination with food as entertainment rather than a daily necessity. With popular networks and streaming platforms showcasing talented chefs whipping up delicious dishes, viewers are hooked on vibrant visuals and mouth-watering recipes. Shows like MasterChef and The Great British Bake Off captivate audiences, but they also shift focus away from hands-on cooking. As people tune in for tips and inspiration, they often find themselves sitting on the couch instead of joining in the fun of preparing food. While it's great to learn new techniques and get inspired, this trend raises questions about the balance between enjoying culinary entertainment and enjoying the experience of cooking ourselves. Are we too busy being entertained to actually get in the kitchen? Believe it or not, beer goggles are real. Researchers have created actual goggles designed to mimic the blurry, distorted vision that comes from drinking alcohol. These innovative goggles use special distortion lenses that make nearby objects appear much farther away, cleverly simulating the effects of being tipsy. The goal isn't just to entertain, they aim to raise awareness about the dangers of drunk driving and the impact of alcohol on vision. By providing a hands-on experience, these goggles help people understand how difficult it can be to judge distances and navigate safely after drinking. It's a fun and engaging way to get the message across, sparking conversations about responsible drinking. So next time you think about drinking, consider how those beer goggles could cloud your vision and your judgment. What lessons could we learn from this humorous twist? Have you ever noticed dogs sniffing differently? Studies show that dogs usually start sniffing with their right nostril, and then they switch to the left when they catch a pleasant smell. This fascinating behavior isn't just a quirky habit. It reveals how their incredible sense of smell works. Dogs have a highly advanced olfactory system, which allows them to detect scents far better than humans can. Their brains are wired to separate smells and figure out if they should be worried or excited. For instance, sniffing with their right nostril helps them identify something that could be a treat or a friend, while their left nostril is used to gauge potential dangers. This ability makes dogs not only excellent companions, but also great working animals for roles such as search and rescue or detecting drugs. It's remarkable how something as simple as sniffing can show us just how sensitive and intelligent dogs really are. Next time you see a dog sniffing around, consider that they might be processing a tiny universe of smells. Why exactly does Jason Voorhees lurk underwater? In Lake Bless, Arizona, a life-sized statue of the infamous movie villain Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th films lies submerged, captivating visitors and adventurers alike. Originally placed underwater as a funny prank by divers, the statue quickly gained popularity, leading local authorities to transform it into a part of an artificial reef rather than removing it. Since its discovery in 2014, this quirky underwater attraction has drawn tourists and divers, eager to encounter the eerie yet amusing sight. People travel from various places, equipped with diving gear and cameras, hoping to snap a picture next to the unexpected figure. The statue has not only become a symbol of offbeat charm, but has also contributed to the ecosystem, providing a unique habitat for aquatic life in the area. Whether you're a horror movie fan or simply a curious traveler, visiting Jason Below the Surface is definitely a memorable experience. Unlock your memory with the serial position effect. This fascinating phenomenon explains why we tend to remember the first and last items in a sequence better than the ones in the middle. Imagine you're in a classroom learning a new subject. You might easily recall the first few facts your teacher mentioned and the final ones, but the information in the middle may fade from memory. This occurs because our brains are wired to pay extra attention to beginnings and endings, making them stand out. Researchers believe this effect is tied to how we process information. The first items receive our undivided attention since they set the stage, while the last items often stick in our minds as we wrap up our learning. This insight has real-world implications, especially for students or anyone looking to improve their memory. So next time you create a list or study for an exam, consider the power of placing key information at the start or end. How will you use this knowledge to boost your memory? Hard to believe, but Lego figures outnumber us. With over 8 billion little Lego minifigures produced, there are actually more of these colorful characters than there are humans on our planet. This staggering statistic makes you wonder, what if these tiny figures could think and feel? Imagining how they might interact with us sparks all kinds of fun scenarios. Picture a Lego minifigure communicating with you after a long day, offering advice on building your dream car, or even giving you a pep talk. It's a humorous thought that showcases our fascination with these playful toys. Beyond the laughs, this fact also highlights the incredible reach of Lego as a brand, captivating young and old alike for decades. So as you step on a wayward Lego brick, remember, you're just one among billions, while a whole universe of tiny friends awaits in your toy box. Have you ever considered peanuts and explosives? It's fascinating to learn that peanuts contain glycerol, which is a key ingredient in nitroglycerin, a powerful explosive. This connection might surprise you, but it highlights incredible facts about chemistry and agriculture. Glycerol is derived from peanut oil through a chemical process, turning a simple, delicious snack into a component for dynamite. While you might enjoy munching on peanuts at a ball game or in your favorite recipe, their oil showcases how versatile natural substances can be. Even though peanuts are completely safe to eat, their transformation into industrial chemicals serves as a reminder of the unexpected relationships between nature and human creativity. Finding links like this helps us appreciate not just our food, but also the science behind everyday items. So the next time you savor peanut butter or a handful of peanuts, remember there's a surprising story of chemistry in that little legume. Horses can sleep standing up thanks to a special feature. This remarkable ability comes from a unique anatomical setup known as the stay apparatus. This system of ligaments and tendons locks the horse's legs in place, allowing them to relax their muscles while staying upright. But why would they need to do this? In the wild, horses are prey for many predators, so being able to rest while remaining on alert is vital for their survival. While they can snooze in this upright position, horses also enjoy lying down for deeper sleep when they feel safe and secure. Imagine dozing off while still being on guard. Horses typically alternate between standing and lying down, ensuring they get the rest they need without compromising their safety. This fascinating adaptation showcases just how remarkable these animals truly are. Next time you see a horse, think about the science behind their sleep habits. It's just one of many incredible features that make them unique and well-adapted to their environment. Is it really true that Billy Ridgway meets a demon? In The Weirdness, author Jeremy Bushnell introduces us to Billy Ridgway, a struggling writer who finds himself in an uproarious predicament after making a deal with a demon. This fun and chaotic adventure unfolds with Billy encountering witches, experiencing wild time travel escapades, and navigating the unpredictable world of dark comedy. Bushnell's witty prose brings the quirky characters and unusual situations to life, ensuring readers are constantly entertained. As Billy juggles his new reality, he learns that every choice can lead to unexpected consequences, making the story both hilarious and thought-provoking. Fans of dark comedy will appreciate how Bushnell blends humor with fantasy in a way that feels fresh and engaging. If you enjoy a narrative where the absurd meets the profound, this novel might just be the perfect read for you. Dive into the clever twists and turns that only a deal with a demon can inspire. Let's uncover the truth about catasetomorchids. These fascinating plants have developed a truly unique way to reproduce, which relies heavily on their clever use of pollinating insects. When an insect visits a catasetomorchid flower, it doesn't just sip nectar, it triggers an incredible mechanism. This reaction causes a sac filled with pollen to launch toward the insect, thanks to a sticky pad that makes sure the pollen sticks effectively. This fascinating tactic not only ensures that the pollen reaches the female flowers, but it also minimizes the waste of precious resources. In a world where many plants rely on wind or direct contact for pollination, the cleverness of the catasetomorchid stands out. Such an ingenious reproductive method highlights the intricate relationships in nature between plants and pollinators. This dance of life illustrates how evolution can lead to remarkably specialized adaptations. Isn't it amazing how these flowers have found such an efficient way to thrive? Prepare to be amazed by the tooth mouse tradition. In various cultures like Italy, France, and parts of South America, children celebrate losing their teeth in a unique way. Instead of the well-known tooth fairy, they leave their lost teeth for a little mouse. This delightful tradition involves kids placing their teeth under their pillows, hoping the tooth mouse will visit during the night. When they wake up, they often find small gifts or coins in exchange for their teeth. The tooth mouse is a charming character, symbolizing good luck and reward for growing up. While the tooth fairy typically flits around with wings, the tooth mouse has its own enchanting story, rooted in tradition and folklore. This practice celebrates childhood and the milestones of growing up in a fun and magical way. Have you ever heard of a tooth mouse before? You might be shocked to learn that smartphones are amazing. With over 250,000 active patents, smartphones rank among the most complex inventions in modern history. Each time you swipe, tap, or download an app, you benefit from cutting-edge technology that has been carefully designed and protected by patents. This includes innovations such as touch screens that respond to your fingers, advanced battery optimization techniques that keep your phone alive longer, and even the cameras that let you capture stunning photos. Companies and inventors continuously work to improve these devices, making them faster, smarter, and more user-friendly. Imagine the brilliant minds behind these creations, driving the advancement of technology and shaping how we communicate. So next time you reach for your smartphone, think about all the incredible engineering and innovation behind it. Could you imagine life without it? Is it really true that the left lung is smaller? You might be surprised to learn that anatomically, the left lung is indeed smaller than the right lung. This peculiarity is all due to the heart's position in our chest. The heart sits slightly to the left side, taking up space that would otherwise be occupied by the left lung. This design helps ensure that both lungs can work effectively for breathing while accommodating the vital organ that pumps blood throughout our bodies. In fact, the right lung is made up of 3 lobes, whereas the left lung has only 2. This difference may seem minor, but it plays a crucial role in our anatomy and overall health. The lungs are essential for oxygenating our blood and removing carbon dioxide, and their unique structure helps support the heart's function. So the next time you take a deep breath, you can appreciate the fascinating partnership between your heart and lungs. How amazing is our body's design? Could a flower really be worth $200,000? The Shenzhen Nunki orchid has done just that, surprising flower enthusiasts and collectors around the globe. Developed over 8 years by dedicated agricultural scientists, this man-made marvel combines beauty and innovation. With its vibrant colors and unique shape, the orchid captures the imagination, making it a highly sought-after item at auctions. When it sold for a staggering $200,000, it became one of the most expensive flowers in the world, sparking curiosity about what makes it so special. This orchid's journey from laboratory creation to luxurious decoration showcases the incredible advancements in agricultural technology and design. Scientists infused the flower with desirable traits, ensuring that its beauty was not just skin-deep. The sale raises intriguing questions about the value we assign to nature and craftsmanship. Is it merely the aesthetic appeal or the science behind its creation that drives such high prices? This stunning flower is not just a symbol of luxury, it's also a testament to human creativity and dedication. Did you know that the universe is 93 billion light-years wide? This mind-boggling measurement reveals just how vast our observable universe truly is. Spanning such enormous distances means that when we gaze at distant galaxies, we are actually looking back in time. The light from these galaxies has traveled billions of years before reaching our telescopes, letting us see them as they once were. Imagine witnessing the birth of stars that occurred eons ago. However, this is just a tiny slice of the cosmos. The entire universe is even larger and, in fact, may be infinite. The more we learn about these distant celestial bodies, the more we realize how little we understand about the universe. With every new discovery, scientists uncover clues about the origins of galaxies, stars, and even the beginnings of our own planet. What mysteries still await us in the vastness of space? Curious about EU banknotes and their unique design? The European Union made a fascinating choice when creating its banknotes. They feature imaginary architecture instead of real buildings. This clever decision helps avoid favoritism towards any single member state, promoting a sense of equality among all countries in the Union. Each banknote displays stunning illustrations of bridges, windows, and arches that represent different architectural styles but come from nowhere in reality. This creativity isn't just about aesthetics, it also symbolizes the EU's commitment to openness and unity. By showcasing these fictional designs, the EU emphasizes its goal of inclusivity and neutrality, encouraging all member states to feel represented. The vibrant colors and intricate details of these banknotes make them not only secure, but also visually fascinating. The next time you hold one of these banknotes, think about the artistic choices that went into them and the deeper message they convey about cooperation among the diverse nations of Europe. Isn't it incredible how a simple piece of paper can carry such significant meaning? Let's uncover the truth about ancient wonders. Scholars speculate that the ancient structures in question could have served either as a royal estate or a religious site, yet their exact purpose remains shrouded in mystery. This uncertainty makes sites like these even more fascinating to explore. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, these structures hold immense cultural and historical significance. They are also celebrated as one of the new 7 wonders of the world, attracting curious visitors from all corners of the globe. Many people wonder what secrets lie within the intricate designs or what stories the stones could tell if they could speak. The blend of grandeur and mystery surrounding these structures offers a compelling glimpse into the past. As researchers continue to study them, we may one day uncover more about their purpose and significance, deepening our appreciation for these remarkable achievements of human ingenuity. Step into history at Café Central in Vienna. This iconic coffee house isn't just a place to grab a cup of joe, it's a cultural landmark where brilliant minds have gathered since 1876. With its stunning architecture and rich ambiance, Café Central has welcomed many influential figures, including the famous psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud and the revolutionary Leon Trotsky. Imagine sipping your espresso in the same spot where these historical giants once sat, discussing ideas that changed the course of history. The cafe's walls are filled with stories of intellectual debate and artistic inspiration, making it a must-visit for anyone curious about Vienna's vibrant past. You can enjoy traditional Viennese coffee and pastries while soaking up the atmosphere that once inspired writers, poets, and thinkers. Whether you're a history buff or just in search of a cozy place to relax, Café Central offers a unique experience that blends gastronomy with a fascinating cultural legacy. So, why not plan a visit and step back in time? Have you ever seen wings above the clouds? Their sight often opens a door to a broader, mystical realm. This intriguing concept echoes the reflections of Emile, a remarkable author born in 1922 who shares a unique connection to Christopher Robin, the beloved character from the tales of Ubushu Puhatku. These enchanting stories invite children into a world bursting with mystery and acrobatics, where adventures unfold with every turn. The narrative intertwines with themes of imagination and freedom, much like the wings that glide gracefully above the clouds and soar over rolling waves. By tapping into the magical essence of childhood, Amile's writing encourages readers to embrace curiosity and wonder. Each tale teaches us that life is not just a direct path, but a delightful journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. So next time you gaze at the sky or watch waves crash, remember there's more to see above and beyond our regular days. Wings may just be a sign that magic lies ahead. You won't believe this about your ears. Human ears are amazing, and they continue to grow throughout your life. This growth happens because of cartilage, the flexible tissue that gives our ears structure. Unlike bones, cartilage doesn't stop growing, which is why some people might notice their ears seem larger as they age. But that's not all. Ears also play a crucial role in keeping themselves clean. They produce earwax, which is not just a nuisance, but an essential protector. Earwax traps dust, bacteria, and other tiny particles that could harm your ears. Plus, every time you talk or chew, your jaw movements help push this wax out, keeping your ears clear. This unique self-cleaning system means you don't have to worry much about ear hygiene, but it's still good to be mindful. Ever wondered how your ears manage all this while looking so cool? Did you know Samsung's ostrich won 7 Clio Awards? This memorable 2017 commercial made waves in the advertising world, showcasing the unique story of an ostrich that dons a VR headset to soar through the virtual skies. What makes this ad truly stand out is its creative blend of technology and imagination, brilliantly demonstrating how virtual reality can open up new experiences. The commercial not only captivated audiences, but also impressed industry experts, winning gold for short film along with 6 other prestigious Clio Awards. Its success can be attributed to stunning cinematography and imaginative animation, making the story feel alive. The clever direction coupled with top-notch visual effects brought the whimsical journey of the ostrich to life, allowing viewers to see the world through its eyes as it took flight like never before. This innovative ad perfectly illustrates how storytelling and advertising can merge creativity with technology, leaving a lasting impact and inviting others to explore the possibilities of virtual reality. Why not take a look at this award-winning short film yourself? Let's uncover the truth about comets. These fascinating celestial wanderers often hide in the vastness of space, making them tricky to spot. Unlike stars and planets, comets remain largely invisible until they come close to the sun. When they do, they begin a spectacular transformation. The heat from the sun causes the comet's icy core to sublimate, meaning it turns from solid to gas. This process releases gas and dust, creating a glowing envelope around the nucleus known as a coma. As the comet continues to approach the sun, solar winds push this material away, forming a magnificent tail that can stretch for millions of kilometers. This tail can be seen from Earth, making the comet visible in our night sky. Comets, often referred to as dirty snowballs due to their icy composition, are not just beautiful, they also hold clues to the early solar system. So the next time you hear about a comet on its way, remember it's more than just a shining light. What secrets do these icy travelers hold? What if I told you about lobotomies and aegis moniz? In the 1930s, the world of mental health took a controversial turn when Portuguese neurologist Aegis Moniz introduced the lobotomy procedure. Moniz believed that cutting connections between the frontal lobe and other parts of the brain could reset it, potentially easing severe mental disorders. This bold approach was thought to help patients suffering from conditions like depression and schizophrenia, by alleviating the symptoms that tormented them. By 1949, his groundbreaking work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, sparking debate and interest across the medical community. However, lobotomies often led to severe side effects, such as personality changes and cognitive impairment, raising ethical questions about the treatment. Today, while we recognize the historical significance of Moniz's work, modern psychiatry focuses on more refined and humane methods to support those in need. Why is the FedEx logo considered so innovative? This clever design has won numerous awards and is celebrated as one of the most innovative logos in branding history. Created in 1994, the FedEx logo cleverly incorporates an arrow within the white space between the letters E and X. This hidden arrow symbolizes speed and precision, reflecting FedEx's commitment to seamless global logistics. The logo stands out not just for its simplicity, but also for its ability to convey the brand's core values at a glance, making it memorable and effective. It's fascinating how a small design detail can make such a big impact. Over the years, the logo has become a prominent part of pop culture and is often referenced when discussing excellent design and branding. This iconic logo reminds us that sometimes less is more when communicating a powerful message. Why exactly did a bakery get its own moat? In a quirky twist of fate, a crew in a European town accidentally created a medieval-style moat around a local bakery. While they were working with sandbags to manage floodwater, they inadvertently trapped the water inside a circle formed by the bags. This unexpected situation left the bakery surrounded by a picturesque yet inconvenient body of water. Instead of panicking, locals rolled up their sleeves and brainstormed creative ways to rescue both the bakery and its precious baked goods. From clever rafts to using planks as makeshift bridges, the community came together, proving that sometimes a little teamwork and ingenuity can turn a flooded disaster into a memorable adventure. So next time you see a sandbag, think of the bakery that became an island, reminding us that unexpected challenges can lead to fun solutions. Explore South Africa's nature with a wild card. This incredible membership offers nature lovers unlimited access to national parks across South Africa for an entire year. For around $200, you can wander through stunning landscapes and encounter amazing wildlife without worrying about extra fees. One of the main highlights is the famous Kruger National Park, where you might spot the Big Five: lions, leopards, rhinos, elephants, and buffalo, all in their natural habitats. The wildcard doesn't just cover Kruger, it provides entry to over 80 protected areas in South Africa, Swaziland, and Eswatini. Whether you love hiking, birdwatching, or camping, this card opens up a world of adventure. Think about the thrill of exploring diverse ecosystems, from lush forests to arid deserts, all teeming with unique flora and fauna. The wild card encourages people to reconnect with nature and experience the beauty of wildlife conservation. Are you ready to embark on an unforgettable journey in the great outdoors? Why did Usain Bolt switch from soccer to sprinting? As a child in Jamaica, Usain Bolt had dreams of becoming a professional soccer player. He spent countless hours on the field, practicing his skills and envisioning a future in the sport. However, everything changed when a coach spotted his natural talent for running during a school event. Recognizing Bolt's incredible speed, the coach encouraged him to give track and field a serious try. With this newfound direction, Bolt began to focus on sprinting, honing his abilities and training hard to reach his full potential. His dedication paid off, as he not only excelled on the track, but also broke records, ultimately earning the title of one of the fastest runners in history. Now, instead of dribbling a soccer ball, Bolt is celebrated for his breathtaking sprints and unforgettable performances at the Olympics. This remarkable shift in focus illustrates how sometimes opportunities can lead us down unexpected paths, shaping our destinies in extraordinary ways. See why rats are celebrated in India's sacred temple. At the Karni Mata Temple in Rajasthan, India, rats are not just pests, they are revered as holy beings. This unique place honors the belief that these furry creatures are the reincarnated souls of deceased family members. With around 20,000 rats scurrying around the temple, visitors and worshippers alike treat them with immense respect. People come from far and wide to witness this odd yet fascinating spectacle, offering food and gratitude to the rats, which are called kabas. In this temple, harming or killing a rat is considered a serious sin, reflecting the belief in karma and the cycle of life. The temple is adorned with marble carvings and vibrant decorations, making it a popular pilgrimage site. Imagine stepping into a world where rats enjoy all the attention, with visitors making sure not to disturb them. With their unique lifestyle and the people's deep respect for them, the Karni Mata Temple challenges our common perceptions of these creatures. Isn't it intriguing how culture shapes our views on animals? Hard to believe, but height limits space travel. Aspiring astronauts over 6 feet 2 inches tall face disqualification from missions due to the cramped conditions inside spacecraft. This surprising rule emphasizes how practical challenges can shape who gets to explore the stars. Spacecraft are designed with limited space to conserve weight and provide a compact living environment. Taller individuals may find it particularly uncomfortable in the tightly packed crew compartments and could struggle with tasks that require precision in confined spaces. NASA and other space agencies prioritize safety and efficiency, so they establish these height regulations to ensure that all astronauts can function optimally in the unique environment of space. While height can offer advantages on Earth, in the world of space travel, it becomes a limitation. So if you're dreaming of becoming an astronaut, your height could determine whether you reach for the stars or stay grounded.